sometimes I ask myself, are they getting better because invasive therapies platform, and they, they cardiac enzymes, rest, minimal activity, making medication adjustment markers. I want to show you.
All right, this is the rest.
What we see here is the
right.
troponin level is 28.0.
Right.
Now, troponin, as it's pointed out here, is really a complex of things. But in the hospital, so if he had his blood drawn in the hospital, the troponin level would be quote unquote negative because they're drawing it at a less sensitive measurement level. But in the office, we're looking for not a heart attack, but we're looking for myocardial stress. So at 28 picograms per ml, we know that above 10, there's a significant risk of adverse events over time if your troponin level is at 10 or greater. So what we try to do is get it. Dead animal flesh or animal protein consumption can lead to protein reduction, even though you think you're trying to increase the protein. So in summary, we were able to reduce his medication by 50%, corrected his heart rhythm. We had to do a cardioversion in the hospital. His 3 high glycemic index, 2's in the middle, 9%. You have to do 100% because a bite drop of crumb can just tip you over the edge.
If I can make a comment on another line, Pastor. Am I on?
Yes.
Yeah, no, okay. I've often wondered about that question, about, do we have to be 100%? Yes, of course, on ethical grounds, we have to. On scientific grounds, I would argue that's the best. On medical grounds, I guess the best. Here's the question. We like to see people just go the whole.
Delectable, East County, New State. I just led a group of individuals through a 30-day juice feast, and many of them had never done a juice feast before. And that tearing down process could be pretty intricate and pretty elaborate.
All right, so here we are.
Thanks for your interview. Away. And we're thinking, so originally we were going to do like mushrooms, and then it does not hurt my feelings. Chef Jamie's like burger my.
Look you like that? Mm. Vegan. Vegan. Oh. All right.
These might have been cooked at over 350 degrees.
Maybe. Just maybe.
We're trying to go through West Restaurant because they have better pricing. I'll
Introduce myself to this waitress, which I probably did.
Never seen that. All right, we're here at NC State and we're gonna go to Jubala Coffee. We need some caffeine for the drive back to DC. Here's the bell tower. So we've been to the one in North Hills, but now we're gonna go to the one here at NC State. It's right across from the bell tower. Actually, I've done a marathon here before. Oh, actually the Krispy Kreme challenge starts here. I gotta tell Denise. The bell tower. The Krispy Kreme challenge starts right here, and then they run all the way down the Krispy Kreme, and then come back around. It's like 6 miles total.
Working on your taxes.
How's the coffee?
The tea is really good.
Jubala,
It's
yeah.
sweet. The almond milk must have been sweet.
We also could have gone to Cup of Joe, but we didn't. All right, if you've ever been to Raleigh, you know about the Peace Street Bridge. We're on Peace. You see that sign? We're on Peace Street. We're heading to the bridge right now. This is where trucks that are oversized, overheight, get stuck and wedged in underneath the bridge. And I want to show you what it looks like in case you're not familiar and you've only heard about it here in the group. We have a group called Raleigh Community Information. It's www.rci.one, www.rci.one, in case you're not watching this in the Raleigh Community Information Group. But let me show it to you. And one of the things that's been proposed is that somebody hang above this road here, kind of like these streetlights are hung above the road, a sign that says if you touch this sign, you will not make it underneath this bridge. You know, that's in advance, right? So that people would know. They could hear their truck scraping or something and then realize, don't go forward on that bridge. And like you can see, there's blinking lights. It's 12 foot 4 inches tall. You see that? Because right now there's no warning. That's the only warning you get, that your truck may not fit under this bridge. And what happens is these trucks get wedged underneath this bridge all the time because it's an elevated train track and they can't move it. You know how hard it is to move a train track, right? It's like impossible. All right, so let's go down here. This is what it looks like as you're driving down. There's Glenwood. That's Glenwood South right there, if you guys have been here. All right, here it is, Peace Street Bridge. There's not really any warning, but you can see how sometimes you don't clear it and the truck's smashed into it. What do you guys think of that idea? See, there's more blinking lights, but there's nothing that's a sign that goes across the street. That's what they need, right? A sign that goes across the street. Let me know if you think that's a good idea. Let us know in the comments here. Thanks for watching. Bye. Look at this bridge. This is nice and new. It's got like artwork on it. On one side anyway. Alright, we're heading up Capitol from downtown now, and if you've ever been to this area before, this is Porn Island. We're about to see how the road splits here? What's in the middle is called Porn Island. I'm just trying to give a complete tour of Raleigh. There's a bunch of buildings that have, I think a lot of them have been demolished, but there's like, I don't know, adult stores here at some point, but it's in a flood zone. A lot of these buildings flood out, and only like the least desirable tenants have ever been in here, at least recently. Look, it looks like they smashed the building down here. Yeah, I think there was a building right there in Porn Island. And there's other stuff up here. This is all part of Porn Island in this area. There was another building over here that's been smashed and knocked down. These all used to flood. It's a low area. I think it's an area where they filled in a stream forever ago. And you know, whenever you get real heavy rains, it fills up with water. Yeah, you can see the stream right there. There's a bridge. And there's still a few buildings. And that bank building is, they're renovating that one. That's it. That's the end of Porn Island. We're almost at the 440 belt line. Continuing to head north on Capitol. Some people call us Capitol Boulevard. It's always a mess of traffic and accidents.
Complaining about it, yes.
Yeah. Look at the billboard here. An overdose doesn't mean it's over. Narcan kits save lives. Look at the cops. There's 2 cops over here pulling somebody over. You see what I mean about Capitol Boulevard? Look at this van.
Yeah,
this guy thinks driving?
Somebody, I think.
Really? Or is it just driving like that?
Maybe they're just driving
What is that all about? Alright, if you've ever headed north on Capitol Boulevard, heading north beyond 440 up to 540. And if you've watched in our group before, Raleigh Community Information, which is rci.one, you'll have heard about some homeless camp that's up here. It's actually right at the intersection of Capitol Boulevard and 540. And I'm going to show you where it is in case you want to know and in case you want to help people, because there have been people that have been reaching out and delivering food and other essential items to people that are living over here. So let me show you where they are. We're about to hit 540. Excuse me. We're not actually going to hit 540. We're going to pass by it. I'm on this side of the road because it's actually on the other side of the road. I'll show you where up here. There's somebody walking on the road here. It's just inside the highways. Is there anyone behind me? No, I can slow down. And there's a white SUV. Let me put this on. Right there, see? Right over there? That's where it is. Back in there. Back in there.
Visitors today.
Yeah, and people have been helping them out. So if you can help anybody out, that's where you want to go to help them. It's really kind of hard to maneuver because there's a wide shoulder there. Like, and there's some more stuff over there. Actually, maybe in that area there might be some more of a homeless camp. That might be a secondary area. But you can see the area. So we're heading north and we're out of the intersection now, but that is the general intersection in case you want to help out. And if you want to talk about it in the group, we are Raleigh Community Information, which is www.rci.one on Facebook. So see if you can help out or let us know what's going on if you want to tell us what you're doing, if you need any help. This car looks a little bit older. What do you think? Was it 20 years old?
Yeah, I think that's from the 50s or 60s.
What kind of car is that? Studebaker? Is that what it says?
Yeah.
It's a Ford Fairlane?
Yeah, it's at Fairlane.
This is supercharged number 1914. We're passing through Richmond. This is like the last thing we're gonna see before the sun goes down. I'm seeing some cranes downtown, like more buildings are going up. I don't know what's planned, but it must be having 1, 2, 3 cranes. And these are all since the last time I've driven by here, I think. I would have seen them in the past. Okay, we're in Vienna, Virginia, and I think this is supercharged number 1905 or something like that.